We got the keys to the restroom. So let's finally break this case, guys. Oh my God! Oh my God! Yoga poses? Let's pay a little bit more attention. First, as we get to the deceased body completely. The smell, horrible. This was once a young student. I promise you, I'll get to the bottom of this. I know you're in there. Come outside. Do you care to explain what this is, sir? Wait. Take off your mask. Take off your mask. Principal Joseph? What is the meaning of this?
You know, some secrets are well hidden, bro.
Bro? I'm not your bro. This was once a young student. What is this? Why are you doing yoga with a dead body? You care to explain the dead body in a weird yoga pose?
Right there?
Yeah.
Hey, this one secrets all keep hidden.
This isn't a secret. This is a crime.
There's a reason behind that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What is that?
I can tell you in here. Let's talk privately in the office.
Sounds great. Let's go.
Why are you snooping around?
I want answers, Joseph! Answers!
Like they say, the curiosity killed the cat.
Well, it's a good thing I'm a dog.
Hey, gotta keep it professional here, man.
So what are we gonna do about it, Principal Joseph?
Hey, let me tell you something though. It's limited edition. Autumn Louis Vuitton pumpkin.
Louis Vuitton, you say?
That's for you.
What do you call yourself doing, Principal Joseph? But I ain't gonna know explaining it right now.
Man. Let me explain.
Okay, kick the talking.
You let it slide?
I am not letting nothing slide. It's unethical, uneducationable. You are done. You are not a good example for the Green Design STEAM Academy students. This is a 5-star top-tier school.
Please, miss, think about
No. We done had enough.
Please.
It's over.
Please,
Cut. You're
please.
gone. Finito. Adios. Scram.
Think about it, man.
No, I ain't gonna think about it.
Think about it,
I ain't
man.
thinking about
Please.
nothing. You can do this with your pumpkin.
Oh,
That's what I've been waiting for. Oh, Lewis, a.k.a. the Latino Bruce Lee, you are now officially appointed Green Design Administrator. You may take your seat.
Principal Lewis speaking. How may I help you?
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of GDTV. I'm Brenda.
And I'm Magali, and we're happy to have you here with us on this lovely Friday. For this week's episode, we have a few announcements, but first some stories and interviews.
Kicking it off, we had Edward interviewing Miss Cruz and Miss Chavez about Day of the Dead.
Here's our first person. It is Miss
Cruz.
Miss Cruz, and what significance does Dia de los Muertos have?
It is a holiday that celebrates those who have passed and those who we want to remember and we want to honor them. So usually for Day of the Dead, they create something called ofrendas. They're also known as altars. Their significance is to guide the spirits of those who have passed, and we bring them back to the living, connecting both the dead and the living worlds together. So we're able to, again, honor and really just celebrate those who are our ancestors and just all coming together for this holiday.
This is Edward with our second person. I'm here with Miss.
Ms. Chavez. What my students were doing this week in class is that they were writing paragraphs to honor those people in their lives who have passed. And so if you see right here on this back wall, this is all of their writing. Some people talked about siblings or grandparents or tias who have passed away, and they just wrote a little bit about who they are and how they continue to honor them in their daily lives.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
He's our third person for the day. It's Miss.
Frias.
Miss Frias, and what significance does Dia de los Muertos have to you?
It's quite significant for me because I know that the family members in my family who have passed away are not forgotten. And when I put their pictures on the altar, I know that they know that they're still in my heart and in my mind.
Thank you, Miss. I appreciate your time.
Thank you for the amazing interviews, Edward.
Yes, good job, Edward. But first, I really wish we could get to know the staff more. Thankfully, we have Andrea and Denise interviewing the office staff, giving us a chance to get to know them.
Welcome back to GDTV. I'm Andrea.
And I'm Denise.
And today we're going to be interviewing
the office staff. Okay, I'm here with
Ms. Villafuerte.
Okay, so what do you do here at Green Design?
I am the pupil service and attendance counselor, so that means that I make sure that you guys are coming to school and that we improve the attendance of the school. And I do that through counseling students, and also I am able to connect students to outside resources if there's any barriers keeping students from coming to school.
Okay, what school did you go to?
I went to Cal State LA.
Okay, what did you major in?
For my bachelor's, I did sociology, and then for my master's degree, I did social work.
Okay, now I have some more fun questions for you. So, what's the best concert you've ever been to?
I'm going to say the one I went to recently. I went, 2 Fridays ago, I went to go see Maroon 5, and it was so much fun. It was great. I feel like I still have the song stuck in my head, and I feel like Maroon 5 was big for me when I was in middle school and high school, so it was really nice.
Okay, where do you like to get your coffee from?
If you guys are ever in the Monterey Park area, there's a coffee shop called Must Have Coffee, and I get their Einspanner medium sweet. It's so good.
Okay, I'm here with
Ms. Pasillas.
Okay, I have some few questions for you. What do you do here at Green Design?
I am your college advisor, so I help students one-on-one with college applications, FAFSA applications, trade school applications, basically everything related to post-secondary after high school.
Okay, what's some advice you give to the seniors?
You don't need to know what you need to do after high school, but you just need to have a plan.
Okay, who's your favorite senior?
I don't have a favorite senior. I think all of you guys are you guys actually make the job so much fun. I love coming to school and helping you guys because it reminds me of where I was at, and I really do appreciate all you guys interacting with me, and I don't know, it's just super fun. I don't have a favorite.
Okay. What's your favorite concert you've been to?
Oh, favorite concert. So if you guys know Camp Flognog, if you know what that is, I've gone there. I've seen the Marias. I think that was really good. I've also seen Tyler, the Creator, about 3 times now, aiming for a 4th. I've also seen, a few years ago, there was a concert with Nav. I don't even know how to say his name. Travis Scott. Who else? There was Little Pump when he was popular at the time. And that was probably the best highlight because that was my second concert I went to.
Okay, what's 62 plus 5?
67.
Okay, I'm here with
Ms. Osuna.
Okay, what do you do here at Green Design?
What do? I help students, I help parents, answer phones. That's pretty much it.
What are some advice you give to the students?
Advice: stay in school, be responsible. That's it.
Okay, who's your favorite student is the real question. Okay, do you prefer Jefferson or Diego?
Jefferson, duh.
Thank you for everything you guys do for us.
Back to you guys in the studio.
I really enjoyed these interviews, especially Miss Pacilla's interview because she's been really helpful to us seniors with our college applications.
Same. I really appreciate Miss Pasillas. Well, we sure had a lot of interviews this week.
Well, you're in for a surprise.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, today we had the third and final part for Edward's interview, Reunion del Barrio, interviewing Amanda.
This is Edward again. It is a three-part of the three-part story, so most likely our final part. Hopefully we get more because people that we interview are amazing. They do amazing things. But this is Amanda Trebek. She was detained by ICE for a little bit, but then released. So let's hear more about that. So thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
For the people who don't know or who you are or aware of who you are, do you mind like giving us like a brief introduction about yourself?
Sure. So, I've been a community organizer for about 20 years, and I moved to the LA area about 3 years ago, and I found out about Union del Barrio, and I've done immigration work in the past, but really it's all connected, in my eyes, anti-colonialism, anti-capitalism. So I found the wonderful work that Union has been doing, and my significant other is from Watts area, and I'm a nurse at MLK Hospital, which is also in the same neighborhood. So I just saw the need and to organize and the what ICE is doing right now specifically is just it's just abhorrent. It's awful and it has to stop. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing, miss. So you're a nurse, right? And
I am.
if a nurse and interested in this type of stuff, it just it really shows that you're an amazing person. Can you like tell me a bit what made you want to do this? Because I mean, obviously, being a nurse that's already like a lot, and on top of that, you're volunteering for this.
Yeah. Well, I see that another world is possible. My comrades and I, this land is belongs to indigenous people. For and I see that, like I said, it doesn't have to be this way. I see that organizing can change things, and I have a lot of hope, but not just hope. I see that there's ways to change things, and doing things like Unión del Barrio is doing, bringing the community together and doing education, but also outreach and the community patrols, and learning about the real true history of this country and of this world really opens people's eyes too.
I see. Thank you, miss.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I've seen you in videos that you've got actually detained by ICE yourself. So
Yeah.
I want to know like what was that like? Then
Mhm.
it was I saw it. It scared
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
unmarked. The van too. I'm pretty sure it was also unmarked. So I just want to know like how did it go? Can you like walk us through that?
We were out with the Harbor Area Peace Patrols, and we've been taking monitoring and taking photos of the kidnappers coming and going off of Terminal Island on public property. So we were taking our photos, and I guess the kidnappers were frustrated that morning for whatever reason. I mean, they don't want us to be there, right? Because they wear masks. They're not following the laws right now. They're not supposed to be wearing masks. So we have the right to be able to take photographs or film them. And that's what we were doing. So they got very frustrated and they jumped out of their car and they pinned me to the ground. They have guns. They don't identify themselves, as you mentioned, right? They did that to me. They put me into the back of the car and took me back into Terminal Island, and handcuffed me and didn't read me my rights. There was no constitutional, rights given to me. They just did whatever they wanted. And I'll go a little bit further. So they kept me in the car back behind where the Coast Guard is at Terminal Island. And then they took me to the detention center. And I stayed there for a little bit less than 24 hours because my comrades and Unión del Barrio and other organizations and they organized and helped to get me out.
Went through this stuff, right? You were released
Yeah.
within 24 hours, thankfully,
Yeah.
because we were, they organized, and that's amazing. But
Yeah.
for the people that ever do have the, like the unfortunate possibility to go through this type of stuff, do you have any words for them, or like how to deal with this type of stuff?
we always have to have hope. And what we do, even if a person can't get out right away, we try to get as much information as we can, and we try to help the families of the people that have been kidnapped. And we keep, we're keeping information, and we don't give up, right? We're going to continue fighting. We are never going to give up until everyone is free, because it's not just about me or activists. It's about all the people that have been taken. We don't know where they are, or we're going to keep going until we're all free. So we will be here fighting for them.
To wrap it up a little bit,
Yeah.
is there anything you want to add?
That there's so much hope, and so many people that are organizing right now. And like I said, they are trying to push back. The government's trying to push back. Well, ICE is trying to push back, but if we come together, and we are, there's so much hope, right? That's what I'd like to say. We can never lose it, and it's not human nature. This is not human nature, to have to live like this, right? And there's definitely another way, and there's another way forward, and it won't always be like this.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for taking time out of your day. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay, thank
Miss.
you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Okay.
Miss.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So that was Amanda Triviek, and honestly, thank you, Amanda, for coming out today. It was amazing that I got to meet someone like you, and yeah, let's go back to you guys at the studio.
Thank you for the interview. Moving on, don't forget to fall into great attendance with this month's attendance challenge.
If you attend all 14 days this month until Thanksgiving break, you will be given hot Cheetos with cheese during lunch on November 21st.
We also have the blood drive from December 3rd at 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. What are the requirements, Brenda?
You must be at least 16 years old. Students who are 16 must get a permission slip in D105. 17 years and up don't need a permission slip. Teachers and staff can attend at your earliest convenience. You will have priority.
And just a quick reminder that there's no school on November 11th. Also, Thanksgiving break starts on November 24th and ends on November 28th.
Well, that's all we have for you guys today. And always remember the 3 R's: be respectful to everyone,
Be responsible for your actions,
and
be ready to learn.
Take care, and we'll see you all next week.
Goodbye,
Bye, GDSA.
GDSA.
Yeah.